We live. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video with yours truly, Khalil Jordan. Y'all know by the thumbnail and title what this video is. Do I need to say anything more? Make sure to make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. Subscribe, and you will not be, what's the word? You will not be disappointed. Today we are reacting to Pop the Balloon of Find Love with Arlette Amuli. I keep saying this girl name wrong. Amuli. I think that's how you say it. But we're going to get into it, man. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Episode of Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some single men lined up. Make some noise, guys. All right. So we're going to be bringing out some single ladies one by one. When she comes around this corner, if you're liking what you're seeing, she's your type, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're not feeling, you're just not a fan of, go ahead and pop your balloon and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get started then. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name is Nikki.
Nikki?
I'm born in Phoenix, Arizona. My family is from Louisiana and Canada. I'm a Southern Belle.
Oh,
yeah.
And Nikki, how old are you?
I am 40.
40,
Pretty
okay.
young. Yeah.
And what do you? And Nikki, how old are you?
I am 40.
40,
40
okay.
young. Yeah.
And what do you do?
I'm a teacher and also work for the city of Phoenix. And also I'm currently going to be doing a career change. So I'm going to finish up my medical degree. Also, I have my own small pastry business. So I do cupcakes and cookies and stuff like that. And also I'm working on a skit. So I'm working on that. Hopefully I'll get that done soon. And I go to the gym about 6 to 4 times out of the week.
Okay.
I do racquetball. I do boxing. I just started that as well.
So these are all the things that you do for
fun.
She do a little bit of everything for real, damn.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So now what do you look for in a man?
Oh my gosh, I want someone who loves the Lord. I am a PK kid. My dad was a pastor. I love him. And I was raised in a Christian household, so I'm used to that. I want someone who's caring, compassionate, has great communication skills, and who can love me.
Okay.
That's what I want.
So now what are some of your deal breakers?
Someone who doesn't know the Lord, Yahweh and Yahshua. That's my deal breaker. And someone who doesn't have good communication skills or that's all I can think of right now.
Okay, no.
Ain't bad. You can tell she's a very religious woman. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's good.
Okay.
All right. So we have not got any pop balloons. Okay. So let me hand you a pick.
Okay.
I'll have you hold that. Okay. So we did get one. Come on over. Let's go see why he ended up popping. Your name and age.
What do your smiggle ass got to say? What do you got to say? This tight ass shirt with these tight ass pants. I know your ass can't breathe. You're a big body wearing small shit. Make it make sense.
Name is Sincere. I'm 45.
And Sincere, what do you do?
I own my own tax firm and I also personal train.
Okay. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
Basically just the initial physical attraction and then more spiritual than religious.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's probably one of her strong points. You need to be clean, go to church and just not aligning with what I'm doing.
Okay.
That's real, bro. I appreciate you for talking about you too, bro. That's the realest. That's some real shit, bro. You ain't make up no bullshit excuse like, your watch is not matching your dress, or I just feel like the energy is off. You actually said some real shit, bro. That's some real reason why we could believe that. You know, everybody's not Christian. Everybody has their own faith, and God or whoever they feel created us. If that makes sense. And he said the physical attraction. You might not be physical attracted to her, which is fine too. And that's real honesty.
I see here. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He's very nice looking, very nice put together.
Thank you.
I don't really know him. I would like to if I got to know him, I try to judge people based off their personality and just talking to them. I mean, if I got
But what the hell? I ain't never seen them before. Y'all know what that is? What them is? What are those? Converse? Like some type of, I don't know what the fuck them are. I can't
to
even.
know him, I try to judge people based off their personality and just talking to them and spending time with them. But his outer appearance, he looks nice.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Beautiful young lady herself.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back. So we've now got 5 guys left.
Mhm.
Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
So, do you guys have any children?
Okay,
do?
you want to? That's your question. You wanna
Yes,
ask about children?
and also, how old are your children?
How old are they? Okay. Oh, let's start over here. Your name and age.
My name is Jay Ville, age 43.
Okay, and Jayville, what do you do?
So I own the top Black and brown owned education and tutoring company in the country, as well as a financial literacy and credit organization as well.
Very nice.
So, do you have any children? And if you do, how many and how old?
Go down when you talk, brother. Good God Almighty. But look how fast you were
So I
talking.
own the top Black and brown owned education and tutoring company in the country, as well as a financial literacy and credit organization as well.
Very nice.
So, do you have any children? And if you do, how many and how old are they?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have one daughter, and she's 3.5, almost 4 in April.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Jonathan, 41.
Jonathan, what do you do?
I own a barbershop.
Okay, very nice.
Kids' age is 12 and 17.
Yeah, boy, on a barbershop for sure. Let's see the cut, but you might as well let it go. You a barber, you know, but hey, he's still hanging tight. The joke is still fresh, but that hairline, sheesh, sheesh. Hey, salute to y'all for trying to keep on.
Okay.
17. Okay, got 2.
Need to get him right.
Over here, your name.
Get Buddy right beside you, cause his shit fucked.
12 and 17.
I'm 46.
And Mel, what do you do?
So I'm a designer, a stylist.
Bro, that black don't crap, bro, cause they talking about they 43, 46. Well, you can tell with him, but he look like 40. He don't look like he 46. I thought he about 35, 36. That's crazy. That black don't crack, bro.
And the fashion brand owner of Head Attire. We represent love and positivity through fashion.
Okay. Is that what you have on today?
Absolutely, self-love.
All right. And now, how many kids do you have and how old are
I
they?
have 2, boy and a girl. My boy is the oldest. He's 16. My daughter's 11. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. And over here, your name and age.
My name is Reggie. I am 44.
Okay. Reggie, what do you do?
Nigga smoked the black mile before he came in there, big bro. My name is Reggie. I'm 44.
Name and age.
My name is Reggie.
G.
I am 44.
Look at them lips, bro. Y'all need to stay off the black miles, bro. You gonna smoke, man? Smoke some nature. Why y'all smoking this cancer sticks, man? Lips black as hell, boy. You could tell he smoked. I thought he had a blunt in his hand right here. That's the needle.
Okay. Reggie, what do you do?
I do project management for a surgical supply company, and I'm also a day trader
Okay.
and an entrepreneur as well. And I do have a daughter, and she is 9.
Okay. Nice.
Then we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age.
My name is Nick. I'm 40.
Okay. Nick, what do you do?
I invest in the real estate, and I do real estate. I'm helping like low income families buying their first homes. Sometimes they could put 0 down, or I help them find programs that could even give them money to put down.
Nice.
Yeah. loans.
What?
Okay. And so, why did you end up popping your balloon?
She's so beautiful, but that was not initial attraction.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He's nice looking. Like I said, I just would have to get to know him more
Mhm.
and just pick his brain and just learn more about him. But not really.
Okay.
She looking right at that damn hairline, boy. You saw how the eyes went up. Boom! Right there. Right there. Hey, Barbara, where you at? Where you at, Barbara? Come. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Look, if you got the money, shit, get the hair transplant, bro. Like, why do y'all do this to yourselves? You know this ain't. Hey man, to each his own, bro.
But
She looking right at the hair.
not really.
Okay.
You got a surfboard.
But he's still
hairline,
nice
bro.
looking though.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
You literally got a surfboard hairline. Damn, you know the 2K on the crop. He got the crop 3. If it said the crop because you know the 2K they got hairstyles you could choose and they got the crop cut. He got the crop cut.
Thank you. Let's head on back. So we now have 4 guys left, and you got to hear from them, hear about how many kids they have, how old they are. So now I'm gonna have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay. Can I ask a question? No
Next
question?
round. Yeah, next round. See, you asked about the kids. You should have asked a little more.
Dang it, I'm sorry.
Go ahead and pop. Go ahead and pop.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm
All
sorry.
right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear her out. She's in the education field, so I'm in the education space as well. Seemed like a pretty decent young lady, so just kind of wanted to feel her out a little bit.
Okay. All right. And why'd you end up popping his?
I'm gonna be honest. I really had to figure it out. I'm sorry. I had to figure it. I'm like, who do I pop? And I'm sorry. I don't know. For some reason, I was like,
All good.
okay, let me pop you. But you are very well put together, very nice looking, and I love that you work with kids.
Appreciate
So,
it.
yeah.
Thank you much.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome.
Okay. Now you can ask another question for our
Okay.
3 remaining guys.
What are your goals for the next 4 or 3 years? Like, where do you see yourself, and what goals are you working on right now?
Okay. Let's start here.
Do I say my name?
Name and age.
Jonathan, 41. I see myself owning a chain of barbershops all over. However many I can open. So
Okay.
That's what I see myself.
Very nice.
Okay. And over here, answer to her question.
Yes. Me being an entrepreneur that I am, I definitely want to expand the portfolio of real estate. But for now, my next, you said 4 years,
Yes.
5 years.
Yes.
I just see myself expanding my brand as a designer. So I really want to touch the world with love. And the way that I do it is through fashion. So I really want to take it worldwide. Continue to build and travel, spread love across the world.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what about over here?
Yeah, so right now I'm a part of a great company. I have a nice career and I'm happy where I'm at the surgical supply company that I'm at, Kristen Surgical Supplies. Also, I do day trade as well. So I definitely want to expand upon that and just kind of level up my capital and just really just run it up and scale up with that and, be a professional trader, So, but yeah, those 2 things, I just plan to really just kind of just keep scaling up with those things and just leveling up. I'm at a great space, but there's levels to this. So yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. All right. And now what about for yourself?
Yeah.
What are
My
your
goals?
goals?
I know I want to, this year, my goal is to have my own first home. So I know I want to get more homes and just create more wealth. And so I can make sure that I can have money saved when I have kids, so I can make sure they're in a better place than where I'm at today. Because my parents worked very hard to get me where I'm at, but I want to make sure my kids can have an easier life, if that makes sense.
No, definitely.
So
That's why I'm waiting until I have any kid. If I don't have any, then so be it. But the most I take is 2. That's the most I take. 1 will be perfect. Hopefully it'll be a boy.
All right. So it is time to pop one of these balloons.
okay.
Oh, okay. Let's go see why he ended up popping.
Okay.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I got to start off by saying she's a gorgeous woman, right? But based on my dating experiences lately, I kind of prefer someone with at least 1 kid because they just nurture different, And it's not a criteria, but it's kind of a preference. And I feel like maybe some of these other guys may, be okay with it,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, overall beautiful though.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, if he were to approach you, is he someone you would speak
I
to?
would. I would have took his.
I get what he's saying, but can't stereotype, man. I definitely understand where he's coming from on it, because you do got women out here that have kids and they're not as self-centered. If that makes sense, to certain things and aspects in life. But women with kids, you know, they're very nurturing and they're catered to their man more likely than the average woman with no kids. But yeah, I get what he's saying though. But you can't stereotype my brother. She could have been nurturing too, even with no kids. Well, come on, bro.
His number and went on a date and called him.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Damn. I already know why he pops. See, the reason why this is understandable pops. Because she's basically she feeling him. She like, hey, I would have gave you the number. The potential was theirs. And then buddy back there, he already knew what it was. Like, hey, she already feeling dude. Like, I mean, you in line, bro. You in line. You can't get mad. But hey.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just need I own 2 homes already, so just need a more woman that's more into investments already.
Oh
shit, never mind. My bad. He said something completely different.
Okay. I see. All right. So same thing.
That don't make no fucking sense. What you say, brother?
Just need I own 2 homes already, so just need a more woman that's more into investments already.
Okay. I see. All right. So same thing here. If he approached you, someone you speak to?
He's very nice looking as well. So I would have talked to him and got to know him on a deeper level because I do have other investments. I just didn't speak of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking dang. I feel like you was jealous because she was feeling dude, bro. Because what you said don't make no damn sense. The 2 homes, what the fuck they got to do with her? What they got to do with you and her? If she's invested in, you don't know what she's invested in. Like she said, she didn't speak of it.
All right, thank you. Okay, we've got one on pop balloon over here. Do you guys have any questions for one another?
With over 2 billion monthly users, YouTube ads makes it easy to expand your.
I'm sorry.
Shoot, is it ladies?
No, you can.
So you said you were how old? I'm sorry.
I'm 40.
40 years old?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm not a big churchgoer.
Okay.
I was raised in the church. I went to church 3 times a week when I was a kid. So yeah. So being raised that way, a person could go one of 2 ways. Either you gotta go on to be like a pastor or become more involved into that type of thing, into church and that kind of thing, or you kind of go left. You gotta just watch football on Sundays.
Okay.
So I'm kind of a watch football on Sundays kind of guy.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. So, but yeah, I just wanted to just kind of hear you out, and you are an attractive woman.
Thank you.
And I don't have anything bad to say about you or anything like that. It's just that I don't think I'm your type. I don't think, like, as far as like lifestyle and or should I say maybe spirituality and like religion, as far as that goes, I think I would frustrate you.
Really?
Yeah, I would frustrate you. Because like you said, you're big into church and that kind of thing. You probably go to church every Sunday.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, you'd probably be frustrated because I'd be like, I'm trying to watch at least 2-3 games.
So you would never go to church on Sunday? Or just,
I would.
I'm just wondering.
You know what though? Honestly, because it's like this. I do have a daughter. I want to take her to church.
Okay.
Maybe once a month, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. Once a month, maybe twice, maybe even twice a month. But by myself, it's just a lot of work getting her up and going and doing her hair and getting her all dolled up for church. So it's just easier for me to just kind of just stay at home, honestly.
So if
I had someone that would kind of like help motivate me and her to get going and do that kind of thing, because I'm not anti-church. It's just that I'm not like overly motivated to go every week and that kind of thing. But
so would that be a deal breaker for you?
No, long as he, as long as he does go sometime, because I do want someone to go with me sometime. I don't want to be, you see sometime a lot of Black women in church and they by themselves. And I'm like, okay, where your husband? They at home watching football. But I'm just saying every once in a while, it would be nice to be able to go to church with my significant other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're good?
You know what? what you said was a great response, but is she my type? I would say yes and no, but
Okay.
I'm gonna pop my balloon.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop my balloon.
All right, no problem. Let's head on back then, girl. All right, well, that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic. Let's give it up for her, guys.
Did all that talking for nothing. You did all that talking just about the balloon. You freaking dork. This was a decent video. It wasn't really too many dumb responses, unlike last one. This one was way much better than the last vid, for sure. Make sure I like, comment, subscribe. We're going global, not local. More vids on the way. All right, I get out of here.